Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Eakr, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest way to set up your tombstone absolutely solo, so make sure you stick around for the full video to understand everything you guys need to do in order to set up to do this glitch every single time. And if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, don't forget to drop a like. If you guys are looking for these new schematics or any of these schematics that you guys see on the screen, don't forget to check out my Twitch. We are live almost every single day, and if you guys can't catch me out live on Twitch, then feel free to join the Discord. We have tons and tons of people in there, always willing to help, give away tons of schematics, help you guys set up Tombstone if you guys need help, or if you guys are just looking to play with some people, maybe do Red Worm, maybe you guys are trying to unlock your story missions or stuff like that. Don't forget to do the Discord link. Link will be in the description for both Discord and Twitch, but let's go ahead and get started in today's video. If you guys are looking to unlock the new MW3 camos such as Interstellar, Borealis, Hard Unlocked, or even play in bot lobbies where you can level up your guns and unlock camos rapidly, or even the instant delivery pre-made accounts, be sure to check out MitchCactus.com. They include tons of legitimate services for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, and have over 10,000 Trustpilot page reviews. Be sure to use code Eakr for 5% off. Don't forget, act fast. Alrighty guys, so we got into a game, and first things first, I have to bring in what I want to duplicate or what I want to keep in my tombstone for every single game. Considering I have a large rucksack, I'm going to always have a large tombstone full of everything that I have. What I mean by that is I'm always going to have these schematics that you see, and there's always going to be a spot for my money. All of these schematics are obtained in game, and if you guys need help either getting them, or if you don't know how to get them, you guys are welcome to join my Twitch to have these be dropped for you, to be unlocked absolutely free, or you can join the Discord and there's tons of people also helping. And then for the money situation, if you guys are looking to get a big boost in money, I also recommend either finding somebody who can drop it for you, or you guys can have a time of your life going into a game and grinding out a whole bunch of bounties, a whole bunch of contracts and stuff like that. Or you guys can just have somebody drop you a ton of money for you. But once you are set up with everything in your backpack that you want to duplicate, go ahead and grind out for that money or have somebody drop it for you. And then first step you guys need to do is go and find Tombstone. It's gonna be this little skull icon. Obviously we'll say Tombstone Soda on it. You guys can always prone if you're the first one here to go ahead and get some loose change, and then go ahead and buy it like normal. As you can see, bought Tombstone. I have my rucksack full. I have my money situation how I want it. Now all I need to do is find somewhere where I want to have the tombstone be every single game. What I mean by that is I am picking somewhere where I can have my tombstone every single game I spawn in, and it's going to make my life a lot easier depending on where I put it. Personally, I like to put it over by tier 1 and tier 2, about E7 area on top of the crane. What I mean by that is every time I spawn in, like I said, my tombstone is going to be in the same spot. It's called a tombstone location picker. Kind of just wherever you want your tombstone to personally be. If you like to go to tier 2 all the time, put it somewhere in tier 2. If you like to go to tier 1, or you always have that horrible spawn maybe in the top right corner, set it somewhere over there if you wish. But I like to set mine over here, and we'll go ahead and show you guys why in a second. But we're just gonna go ahead and fly over just like normal. Like I said, I have everything in my rucksack that I want to duplicate or keep keeping every single game. Maybe I want to set up for a boss fight, or maybe a red worm fight, or just to go into tier 2 or tier 3 every single time. So depending on what you want to put in your rucksack, make sure you choose that wisely, because this is what you will be with every single game. Obviously, I want schematics just to help people get them, unlock them, to make their life maybe a little bit easier in Modern Warfare Z, just due to the fact that I know a lot of people don't have a lot of time, and some of these schematics can be RNG based, so we all know how that goes. So I'm on my way over to where I like to put my tombstone at, and then I have my money situation covered. The first thing that you need, like I said, is the tombstone perk. You can go ahead and craft it before you go into a game to make your life easier. If you have an extra soda can sitting in one of your rewards, or maybe your stash, you can use it that way. Or you guys could even put tombstones in your rucksack, as in the cans, to keep duplicating those over and over again, so you always have one if you wanted to refresh your tombstone. There's constant different ways you guys can do this, and there's a lot of benefits in doing this as well. So, like I said, we're just going over to find somewhere that we want to put our tombstone. I personally like to be on this crane or on the floor next to it. So we're going to go ahead and make our way over here. One thing that you guys do need to make sure you don't have is a self-res. It's just going to make your time even worse. So we're going to go ahead and drop this self-res, because we're not going to need it anymore since we already have tombstone, the stuff we want in our rucksack, and the money situation covered. So we'll go ahead and go on top of here. Like I said, this is personal preference, so wherever you want to put your tombstone at, go for it. We'll just go ahead and go up here just like normal, and then we're actually going to jump off of the building. What this is going to do is it's obviously going to kill us, but there is a point into doing this. But we'll go ahead and jump, die. I'm gonna go ahead and hold B or whatever it is to give up. And then you can see we can hold deplete. We do not want to hold deplete. If you guys want to wait out this full timer, you guys can. Or you guys can go ahead and leave the game now. I like to wait a couple seconds before doing this, so that way I have a guaranteed tombstone. So this is all personal preference as well. But once this goes and ends, I'm going to leave the game personally because I like to do it that way. But you can go ahead and leave game just like that. So we left the match. We still will have our tombstone next game. So we'll go ahead and skip all of this, put a gun on real quick, and you can see that I have a small rucksack. Another good thing about this glitch is you guys can switch your operators. What I mean by that is you can go to a different team operator and still have that tombstone no matter when you do it, if that makes sense. So my first character obviously lost everything, so I'm going to switch over to my other character that has a large backpack that I can keep equipping. And if we do the glitch correctly, I can even switch back and forth mid tombstone glitch, if that makes sense. So we'll go ahead and equip a couple guns, put some tacticals on real quick to make my life a little bit easier, trying to go and obtain my tombstone every single time. But we're just going to go ahead and load back into another game, and when we get in, I will show you guys that my tombstone's there, and I'll show you guys how to keep duplicating it over and over. Okay, so step one is done. Go ahead and get the stuff you want to duplicate, put it in your rucksack, get your money situation figured out if you care for that, have as much money as you guys prefer to have. Go ahead and buy tombstone, go ahead and find where you want to put your tombstone, kill yourself, leave the game, and then you'll be on part 2. I went and spawned back into another game, and now all I'm doing is just going to my tombstone once more, and you guys can do this whenever you feel like. You just need to make sure you do this every single game, what I am currently about to be doing. So we'll go ahead and land onto our tombstone, and you're going to see that I have everything inside of it still, and I can go ahead and stow all of this once again. You want to make sure your tombstone crumbles just like that, so that way you can keep doing the glitch every single game. And a little pointer tip, if you guys are doing this tombstone glitch, you do not want to obtain tombstone ever. What I mean by that is you do not want to get another tombstone perk while you are in the middle of doing this glitch every game, because that can mess it up and you'll have to lose everything and restart the glitch all over again. Now for another tip, I like to go ahead and do the tier 2 story missions. What I mean by that is any of these star missions are going to be the easiest in my opinion, because you don't have to worry about tier 1 exfils with a bunch of zombies or manglers and stuff like that, glitching out onto the exfil helicopter, bugging the game out, and then you're kind of screwed. You guys can also do the bad signal event if you guys don't have any story missions unlocked. The bad signal event, you guys are going to want to close on the black screen, and you have about 8 seconds, I'm aware, to close the game out. And if you guys are doing this on PC, another good pointer for you guys is to play on windowed mode. If you guys are playing on window mode, it's going to make it a lot easier for you guys. And the reason why is you guys are trying to do, let's say, Alt F4 or something like that, then it's going to take longer for the game to close. If you guys are playing on window mode, you can just easily hit the X button while you're in the middle of doing an exfil, and it's going to make it 10 times easier for you guys. A lot of people came into my Twitch, told me about that to make it easier for PC players, because I know glitching can be a little bit harder on there. But all we're doing now, since we got our stuff, is we're going to go ahead and make our way to an exfil. But I'm going to use the story mission exfils. You guys can use the normal exfils. You guys just need to make sure you are exfilling solo, and that you are exfilling either at some point in the game where it's not going to bug out. What I mean by that is you don't want to be with a whole bunch of people, whether it's your friends or randoms, just because it can glitch out the game and then you're kind of screwed. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way over to a story mission. Like I said, I like to do these because there is nobody ever really here in early games and no zombies really spawn. So we'll go ahead and exfil on a random story mission, and you can see no zombies are really here. We got a couple over there, but I doubt they'll make it all the way over here. So all we're gonna do is sit here and wait, and I will tell you about timing, when to close out the game, and how to keep everything in your rucksack over and over and over again. So you can see I have everything right here, and my tombstone will be here every single game as long as I keep doing this correctly. My money situation will always be at 988,000. So it's very, very good to keep doing this over and over again. So go ahead and wait for the Exfil helicopter just like normal. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to push for 10,000 subscribers, trying to make 2024 a very, very good and a promising year. I've heard a lot of stuff about Call of Duty trying to patch this, Call of Duty trying to do a workaround for Tombstone. Apparently Season 2 is when it's going to kick off, a lot of people are saying. Some people are saying even sooner than that. Hopefully I don't want it to get patched, just due to the fact that it's a PvE kind of thing. Let me know what you guys do think in the comment section down below, if you think it's worth it or not. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the helicopter just like normal, and then for console players, you're just gonna be ready to hold out that quit button if you're on Xbox or PlayStation. If you guys are on PC, like I said, window mode is picked particularly the best. We're gonna go ahead and lift up all the way to the max height on the helicopter, and then the helicopter's gonna do the 45-degree angle like that. And then as soon as you get that black screen slash the successful Exfil music, you're gonna wanna close your game out. Then from there, go ahead and load right back in, and guys, I will show you that everything I just had in my Tombstone is actually right back into my rucksack. So from here, we'll go ahead and load in like normal. Go ahead and just let this do its long loading screen. Go ahead and skip this, go right back into zombies, and you guys will see that I have everything in my rucksack. And I can keep repeating this over and over again. But like I said, I give away this all the time to everybody I play with. So if you guys wanted to go ahead and unequip this, you guys would just swap it with something in your rewards. So go to swap, go to your stash, go to rewards, and pick and choose from there. As you can see, my stash is over 10 already, and I kind of just fill it up with extra stuff that I might need later on. But if you guys want to keep doing this glitch over and over again, I will show you guys that I keep my stuff every single time. We'll go ahead and start another game. I'll go ahead and exfil and show you guys that my Tombstone is still there when we go into this game. So we'll be right back. And as you can see, guys, I'm back into another game, and I have my Tombstone still here, and we found somebody who needs
This is not my
rewards.
Tombstone, bro.
So we're just gonna go ahead and drop all of this stuff for him. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he's flipping out. So here's a whole bunch of schematics right here, and then we can go ahead and drop, of course, all the money that I always drop live on stream. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video.
What's
If you guys did enjoy today's
Can we get
video,
it?
don't forget to hit that like button.
Bro.
Don't forget to subscribe. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Love you guys. Peace.